So, I finally fixed the issue with the echoing audio. See, I wasn't able to get my audio to go through my headphones because my headphones are being wonky, so I just had to do a couple updates, and now we're fine. So, it is time for episode 3, which is Infamy. As I said, in the first episode, I sat down and played this blind. And then, after I ended that stream, I got bored, sat down, and did everything in one sitting, except I haven't touched that. Huh. Well, that will be for another episode. So anyway, on to Infamy. Yes. Also, when I'm playing this game, if I do skip something, please be aware that it is not because I'm being a wimp. It is merely because I don't feel like spending all day doing something that I'm going to continue to fail at when I'm not going to edit this video. So, consider it a jump cut, okay? I'm here to have fun with the game, not to rage and scream and throw my chair and break remotes and other things. I love my remotes. My red Precious is charging at the moment, otherwise I'd be using that one. Because I got this station used. So the controller it came with, the trigger's broken. The second controller I bought from Walmart, the cover was off of it, and then I got my red one, my red beauty, and she was fine.
Father, Mr. Orson Wilde is here, and I'm going to stay with Miss Alice.
What?
Did you forget? Orson Wilde, you know, the star of American theatre, and he's visiting and staying with us. You did forget?
No, not that. I meant you wanting to stay with Miss Alice.
Yes, that's right. Miss Alice suggested it. She told me you couldn't possibly refuse.
I can possibly refuse.
If it's really what you want.
It's the perfect solution, Mr. Holmes. Don't you agree?
Guess what, Mrs. Hudson? Mr. Wilde is here to study my father's character for his next play. And he won't be disappointed, will he? Father is so pig-headed.
Hey, I said you could stay.
I can't believe it! The great Sherlock Holmes standing in front of me! I'm sure that our two brains will...
Brains.
Thus implying that he has none. Anyway, so I'm not sure how the audio only coming through my headphones will affect things, but I'll try not to yell at you. Latest fashion trends... Patriotic. You smoker. But it's my preferred brand, so... He's trying to get into character. Oh boy. How about self-absorbed? That's one.
Mr. Wilde, your room.
Charming. This is such a fascinating city.
What is with the
We
pants?
need to talk.
I'd rather not. You're going to be angry again. Goodbye, Mr. Wilde.
Is it 5 o'clock already? I think I might go and ask Mrs. Hudson for some tea.
I'm gonna try to not be annoyed by how obnoxious that is. I'm sure you get different letters from, like, not condemning them, but I have my reasons.
Oh, come on, Toby. Your soap bath couldn't have been as bad as that.
I guess it was. I mean, my dogs hate baths too. Even my tiny chihuahua, Judy. You'll hear me talking to her sometimes. out of context. She hates water. You hold her over the sink and she fake swims really, really fast. So. Alright, so. My objective, find out more information about Orson Wilde. So that means snoop his room while he's out for tea, right? Well, first let's make sure that he doesn't know it's me. Nah, this outfit's fine. This outfit's fine. Disguises are a fun mechanic in this game. I'm quite fond of them. They're fun. I mean, it's very obvious which ones you have to use and when, but...
Oh, Wilde's already making himself at home.
Well, I mean... I wouldn't say so, considering everything is still in... a bunch of suitcases.
Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. Do actors really need all this?
Yeah? It's called makeup. It's not always a disguise, Holmes, but you know. That's fine.
I use the same brushes for makeup.
Okay.
This must be grease paint. Face powder of an excellent quality.
I forgot my hat. Father?
I'm just checking,
You've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
It might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me.
Hey, why are you so angry at me? I have done literally nothing.
No, don't touch that!
Ay, ay, ay.
Ah, Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Not quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste,
Sure.
Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
Okay, so let's see. Glasses. Okay. It's not a flashy brooch, it's actually pretty simple and modest. Engaged.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Well, indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes, although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
Let's see, Hosmer.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitter's ball. Mr. Winterbank did not wish for me and mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together. But then father returned, and we could no longer meet.
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, father was going off again in a week. And Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street Post Office for collection.
Were you engaged?
Oh yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family, so they have the use of the money.
That's not...
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening, so as to be discreet. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Haha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions, Mr.
Mr. Wilde. Holmes, tell her.
Oy vey. Just get out of my face, Mr. Wilde. I understand you're trying to get into character, but that is just rude and over the top and unnecessary and extremely violating to her privacy. Do you... The Times, public notice, a disappearance. A gentleman by the name of Mr. Hosmer Angel has mysteriously vanished. Mr. Angel is around 5 feet 7 inches in height, a strong build with a sallow complexion. He is black-haired, with bushy side whiskers mustache. He is likely to be wearing tinted spectacles. On last sighting, Mr. Angel was dressed in a black silk frock coat with a black waistcoat and grey hairs tweed trousers. He is known to have been employed at an office in Leadenhall Street. If you are in possession of any information, please come forward. There will be a reward for any help given in finding this gentleman. Let's take a look at this. That's... Why would you not...
This is strange. The love letter is typewritten.
Yeah...
Hosmer Angel
As is the
decided not to
signature.
leave his signature. Good quality paper, quite smooth. Fairly common ink, nothing special. We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? I'm waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more. Miss Sutherland only met with Hosmer Angel while the stepfather was absent. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
Okay. I know what this is building up to. But I have a question. Why would you bring that? You're looking for Hosmer Angel. Unless she also suspects that it's her stepfather, why would you bring that? Am I allowed to ask?
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten. Quite common paper with a light yellow tint. Fairly common ink, nothing special. Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Take my advice, stay at home. The stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They merit further attention.
Alright. So this is the one I found earlier.
This letter has a defect?
Let's check another M.
Ah,
Oh, hey.
and it's the same letter with this. One more letter with a defect.
There's a K. There we are.
Another letter match with the same defects.
The ampersand had it too.
One more letter with a defect. Another letter match with the same defects. So, based on the specific defects, we could say that these letters were composed on the same typewriter.
Alright, let's take a look. Stepfather's letter. Yeah. one typewriter. The letters to the same typewriter defects and were written by one person on a single typewriter. Different typewriters, just coincidence. These letters are the same typewriter defects. Let's see what happens if I do this. Let's just see what happens here. Alright, different boots. Mary has poor eyesight. Oh, probably myopia. Opportunity. Mary had the opportunity to socialize without her stepfather's knowledge. Okay, hold on. Strange behavior. For some reason, Hosmer Angel met with Mary only when her stepfather was away on business trips. Shyness. Mary's stepfather was unaware of her relationship with Hosmer Angel. Hosmer Angel was a reticent and shy man who did not want to cause trouble for Mary. I know what the answer really is. I just want to see what happens if I do this. I just want to see what happens. Liar. Mary's stepfather lied. He didn't take his business trip and he found out that Mary was disobeying him. Away. Mary's stepfather took his business trip, which made Mary the opportunity to secretly meet with Hosmer Angel. Let's try this one. Hosmer Angel left Mary. Woo, okay. Alright, keep it home. Mary's income. Let's see what this is. Profit. The family have an interest in Mary's remaining single as they have access to her inheritance. Concern. Mary and her stepfather trusted one another. Mary was told to remain at home and her stepfather believed it would be better for her. Let's just see what this does. Okay. But I know that's wrong, so... I know that's wrong. Because if you do this... and you do this... and you do this... Mr. Angel. Let's see what this one was. What was that? The crook Hosmer Angel. Let's see what this says. I don't know what this says. The crook Hosmer Angel. The Hosmer Angel is a crook who's hired by Mr. Windibank to keep his stepdaughter and her money close to home. Mr. Angel did what he was required and disappeared. Ooh. But it's not. He didn't take his business trip. See that? The art tells me I'm right. Alright. So, it will cause Mary a great deal of distress if she's told the true identity of Hosmer Angel. Why? Don't hide something like that. Mary Sutherland is an honest and gentle young lady who should be allowed to live her own life. She does not deserve to be deceived in such a fashion. That's the reason why I do this, yes.
To let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
Your stepfather married your mother for her money, and also enjoyed the use of your income. But with your personal advantages, it was clear that you would not remain single for long, even with him keeping you at home. He disguised himself and reappeared as Mr. Hosmer Angel. He brought you as far as the church door and then conveniently slipped away, to bring you to this conclusion in such a dramatic manner that it would leave a permanent impression upon your mind. You have been cruelly tricked, Miss Sutherland.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. No, I can't believe it. But we were engaged. Oh, it's horrible to think about. But thank you for all you have done, Mr. Holmes.
See, there's no point in hiding
Holmes.
that. That would be ruder.
Could have been more diplomatic.
There is no way to be more diplomatic with that. I don't have the option to tell him to say it softer. It's Holmes. It's not. The only softer way to do it is to hide that. She's a strong woman. She can handle it. she's just gonna have to... We say she's been cruelly tricked. We're not making fun of her or anything. Just saying she's been tricked. Don't hide that. That's rude. That'll be on your conscience.
What is going on?
Don't touch that.
Mr. Holmes, is everything all right?
Oh my God. Go back to your flat and stay there with Kate. Calm down, Toby. Now.
That's ticking.
It's ticking.
Okay. Okay.
I see wires inside. They could be connected to the cover.
Okay. Then decide. Yeah, because I don't want to... Alright. Bomb. Fantastic. Homemade.
A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it.
Oh boy! Alright, let's see. I have to remember how to do this.
A source of electricity for the detonation. There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode.
I don't remember what happens if I do this.
Whew.
I think that stops that from... I think I can just disconnect everything now. I think I'm fine. I'm just gonna disconnect everything, just because paranoia will destroy you, honestly. Have I cut everything? Is everything cut? I think everything's cut. We gooch! Nothing to explode with.
What happened?
Just a small bomb.
Somebody wants to kill me? What for?
I don't believe that you were the target.
Who then?
Mr. Holmes, are you all right? I saw the bloke. I tried to catch him, but he escaped.
Can you describe the man?
He was thin, about 5'5", with black hair and a hair lip.
Wiggins, tell us everything you saw.
The fellow was watching your place, so I thought maybe he's a client. But then he took something out of his jacket and threw it, smashing your window. I shouted at him and he took off. I grabbed him by the sleeve, but he wriggled out of his jacket and left it. I'm sorry I didn't catch him, Mr. Holmes.
You did very well, Wiggins. Now, let's take a look at that jacket.
Here it is.
Good job, Wiggins. Here's a penny.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Holmes.
Here's a penny. Wow, what payment? Give him a couple bucks. I'm sorry, couple... not quid. Give him a couple euros. Alright. Couple pounds. I have to remember. Okay. I'm sorry, we split back in the 1700s. Why am I supposed to memorize their currency?
JT are the owner's initials.
Okay.
Let's see what's inside.
There could be a hidden message that's been written with some lemon juice.
No, don't touch anything else.
Can I strangle Oscar?
There are ink stains on this piece of paper. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it.
Rally Mohawks, bring out your axes. Tell King George will pay no taxes on his foreign tea. Sweats are vain and vain to think to force our girls and wives to drink. Rally boys hasten on to meet our chiefs of the Green Dragon. Alright.
A poem? But what does it mean?
This isn't a poem. It's a song called Rally Mohawks. That great moment when America rebelled against England's dominance. Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. And I bet they hoisted a tankard of ale and invented a new nation. Along with deciding if this was the week they got to dump some tea into Yon Harbor.
Why ever did he keep such a song in his pocket?
Okay. I have new stuff. But I'll save it for a carriage ride! Because I have learned to do that now, because it'll fill in space for you guys. I'm sorry.
Who tried to kill me, Mr. Holmes?
No one tried to kill you, you absolute bumbling twit! Alright.
Good job, Toby. Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed.
You just don't touch things like that without asking. See, if I didn't know you were just stupid, I would blame you for this whole mess. Alright. And who's finally taking your life? Yeah, it was on mine, not Mr. Wilde. Okay. Let's check the records. We'll just see here. Art. Any music is art. We'll check through encyclopedias. Oh, the Green Dragon, that's what it wants. Alright. History. Green Dragon Tavern. There we go. The Green Dragon Tavern was a public house used both as a tavern and a meeting place and was located in Union Street in Boston's North End. In the early 19th century, a number of replicas of the Green Dragon were opened across Europe. One of these is now located in London near the harbour in the district of Whitechapel.
Here it is. That's all I can do for now. Let's try and get a few hours of sleep.
How can you sleep when there is someone trying to kill me? How selfish.
They're not trying to kill you! Okay. Hopefully I'm not too loud. I moved my mic quite away from my face, so that should help. Also, the incessant fans are going to be continuing because we still need a compressor. Okay. Let's get dressed for the day. I don't pick favorites. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright.
He's so funny.
Oh my, I see you and Kate are best friends already.
It's incredible.
Check in a minute.
That's exactly like Father. So proud of himself.
Excuse me? That's a birthday hat.
Did you sleep well, Kate?
Very well, thank you, Father.
Is that Wilde? Whatever is he doing now?
He's transforming you into a legend.
Oh, silly man. Kate, what's the matter?
Well, I just came by to tell you that I'm going to the zoo with Alice. We'll be having lunch in town.
That's kind of her, but I'd rather you didn't take advantage of her generosity.
It's my birthday today, Father.
I mean, I knew it, because I saw the hat on the dog, but lying is bad.
I'm so sorry, Kate. With Wilde's visit, Look, here's some spending money. Go and treat yourself to a thing.
All right. I'll go then.
Kate.
You never do anything right.
All right. Come here.
I've had enough of you not caring about me.
I do care. I've just had a difficult night.
Yes, Alice told me about the bomb, but you wouldn't.
Kate, I only want to protect you.
You don't understand anything. I wish Alice would adopt me.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know why my parents entrusted me to you. Did they really know you?
Kate, come back.
That's a rip.
Damn it. Such a waste. This Alice, I have an odd sense about her. It's as if she's playing with Kate's feelings. This would be a good opportunity to investigate Alice's flat while they're absent. And anyway... Oh my, I see you and Kate are best friends already.
Alright, let's see. I can always Jim jam the door open, can't I?
Mrs. Hudson is not at home. Force is not an option. I should find another way inside Alice's flat. A back room.
That we never see, I guess. It's just there. It's the only place you can't run. So it's just a little annoying, but it's fine. Yes, that's how I open all my doors. Alright. This isn't exactly jumping over railings clothing, but it's fine. Good time? Nope. He's just limber. Alright. Okay, use several lockpicks. Gotcha. I'm not done yet. Okay. So we need this one. And that one. Yay! I did it. Lock picking.
Alice prepared a gift for Kate. She remembered her birthday. Well, women are good at that sort of thing.
I mean, I forget birthdays all the time. I mean, I remember fictional character birthdays better than most of my family.
A soothing drug to aid sleep.
Seriously, just have a freaking calendar, like on the wall or something, and it'll tell you. Alright. Sniff.
It has no smell.
Well, if it's poison, time to die.
It has a bitter taste.
Did you have to take that much of it?
No smell, a bitter taste. It's a tincture of barbiturate. It appears that Alice sleeps in this armchair, as uncomfortable as that must be.
Dear Miss, thank you for your most recent delivery of shirts for my cousin. They are marvelous. As I told you, this Saturday I shall be attending the wedding breakfast of my dear friend, so I'll need to look stunning. Please be sure to finish my dress by Friday at the latest. I will send for it in the morning.
Alice has recently used this.
But just recently, she's in the middle of working with it.
It looks as though Alice has not slept here for a long time.
But why would you stop in the middle of... Never mind. If the stitch is done, take it off the machine. The stitch isn't done. That's you can finish the job. All right. That's a thing. Rotate the tiles to make a decent path. All right, so. Technically, this already has a pass-through, so. Yay!
A phonograph cylinder.
My dear little Alice, if you read this letter, then it means that I am no longer in this world, and that my illness has defeated me. Please try not to be sad, dear, for I have lived a good life. My only regret is that you are now alone. You will be sent to live with who knows who, an unknown family. I do not trust the institutions who behave so cruelly towards your father. But please take courage, my dear angel. You know the secrets which allow you to speak with the souls of the dead, so we may talk soon.
Alice's childhood was spent with her aunt, until the aunt's death.
Dear Alice, thinking of you now has made me remember the past, and as you well know, I was always a worrier. Every time that you were sent to live with yet another family, I hoped you would be happy, but people are cruel, aren't they? It angers me to think of you, so miserable in every home, to be considered more as a servant rather than a member of a family. You suffered so much. But I am happy now to congratulate you on your 21st birthday. Now all your horrors are behind you. You are grown and independent and a beautiful woman. I wish you the life that you deserve with all the happiness that's possible. Your friend, Anna.
Alice was unhappy with all of her adopted families.
He wakes early despite the fact the lamp in his room glows into the small hours. He provides a street urchin with work, I believe the boy's name to be Wiggins. His friend Dr. Watson is always nearby. They seem very close. He is respected by Inspector Lestrade, although he never works with the police. Kate is so sweet and honest and naive, but Mr. Holmes doesn't spend much time with her.
She's spying on me.
Yeah.
It looks as though Alice has not slept here for a long time.
Let's go snoop a bit more.
Sarah de Bouvier is Alice's mother. Strange taste in literature. Her full name is Alice Floella Hamilton.
Dear Mr. Bouvier, I wanted to inform you that your rental contract has been prepared. You can come and collect it whenever convenient, any evening of the week. Mrs. Hudson.
Alice used her mother's name to lease the flat. Kate probably sleeps here.
What happened to the mirror? Not gonna note that, Holmes? Nothing? Okay. I'm sure that if you tapped that to the right tune, it would make a song, but unfortunately it's missing me, I'm sorry. I'd probably recognize the song if it was like played, but stuff like that I don't usually catch. Oh, hello, Mystic. My border collie just asserted himself to be pet, so just hold on a second. I will control with one hand, which means that I will only move instead of move the camera. Alrighty.
Locked.
In other words, meaning, don't investigate this.
This lock is quite new.
What horrors await in here?
Oh my god.
Well, that's a switch. Alright.
The wheelchair is the same as the one in the photograph above. Louis Napoleon Bonaparte. Charles Darwin, English naturalist and geologist. My word, look at this setup. Alice practices spiritualism.
Now, if only that was a Necronomicon. Then I'd be amused.
Abraham Lincoln.
Why does she have that?
It's my distant ancestor, Horace Verne.
Is that book canonical? Oh boy. Alright, so something wrong. The Times. Mass suicide leaves 27 dead in Spain. The bodies of 27 people, including 4 children, have been discovered in Spain. The deceased, who are members of the Veneration of the Dead, have consumed a soft drink laced with deadly cyanide and sedatives. Police were only able to save one young woman, Alice Florilla Hamilton. The lady, who is unharmed yet in deep shock, remains unable to shed any light on this sad case. Ah! Cults.
William Hamilton. But I know him. He was a bandit who I arrested 20 years ago.
Ah, well, I think we found...
Zacharias Greystoke, are you there? Can you hear me? You're wounded. You're suffering. I feel your presence. Your murder will never be solved. He failed. You will never see the light. So sad.
Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke, the victim from the bowling club. I solved that crime.
We did solve that crime. And I know I solved it correctly. Because I checked.
William Hamilton, are you there? Can you hear me? I wish to hear from you. Daddy, I'm so glad to hear you. Daddy, talk to me, please. Don't leave me alone, Daddy. Oh, no.
Alice is talking with her father, William Hamilton. I finished here. Time to go.
Okay, we investigated the flat. Anything else I need to do? Alright. There was something I need to check in the newspapers. 1880. You won't put the lock back on the door, nothing. You won't close any drawers. We're just gonna leave. Don't mind me. Need to check these. 1880. A failed escape from Newgate Prison. 4 prisoners crawled through a narrow drainage pipe to escape from the Newgate Prison in London. It was a well-planned daylight operation, but ultimately unsuccessful thanks to the fast reaction of our police force. 2 of the prisoners were killed. The remaining men were sent back to prison. One of the dead prisoners was the prior criminal lord of London, William Hamilton. As is already known, William Hamilton was arrested in 1875 during the Scotland Yard operation under charge of Inspector Lestrade. During that investigation, a major role was played by the consulting detective Sherlock Holmes. After the arrest, and due to his wife being deceased, Hamilton's young daughter was sent to live with her aunt.
Here it is.
Is that Oscar?
Perfect. This is a good opportunity to investigate the Green Dragon Tavern alone.
Alright. So. I need a disguise. Can I give him a turn? Guess not. Banded silver glasses. Okay. No way he can follow me if I travel by map. Alright, and now, let's open our deduction and see what we can see. Alrighty. Straight evidence, analysis table. On purpose, Orson deliberately destroyed the analysis table and the attacker's evidence. No, Orson's just stupid. He's just very, very stupid. Actor. Orson is a fine actor. The reporters didn't notice that it was not Sherlock Holmes. I don't think he's obsessed with being Sherlock. I think he's just being an actor idiot. I think Orson's just dumb.
I have to be careful in this den of iniquity.
Come on, Bobby, push back.
Hey, you, shut up!
Well done, Bobby.
Adam! You, shut up!
Guess don't get stuck on doors, but you know.
I should be quiet so that I can listen to what people are saying. There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
Let's celebrate!
Good beer, strong.
Perhaps I should try it.
I'll drink to forget that I drink.
Want a beer?
Bottoms up.
Yes.
Scotland Yard
You just
dogs!
said you did.
Let's celebrate.
I can hear nothing from here.
Let's celebrate.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
Cheers!
Bottoms up.
I need a refill.
This is very difficult. I don't know if you guys know how difficult this is.
The attack on Holmes failed.
I'll drink to forget that I drink.
But it's very difficult because they both move at very different rates, different directions. It's not fun. It's really not fun. Because your hands want to do things symmetrically, so I don't...
Interesting. They have some kind of pass for
I need
getting
a
inside.
refill.
I'll drink to forget that I drink.
Can I play piano
Bottoms
like
up.
that? Or I do that. It sounds like I've been killing cats. You know? I guess. Hold on, wait. I have
Celebrate.
a piano nearby.
Cheers!
I have my
Bottoms up.
microphone. Could we try it? Let's go try it. I'm gonna go try it. Alright, off we go. You're following
I need a
me.
refill.
I have the headphones.
Let's celebrate.
No, it's too far. It's too far, that's sad.
I'll drink
That's
to
really,
forget
really
that I
sad.
drink.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go.
Bottoms
I'm
up.
dedicated to this joke.
Scotland Yard dogs! Let's celebrate.
Cheers!
Bottoms up.
I need a refill.
Let's celebrate.
I'll drink to forget that I drink. Bottoms up.
Scotland Yard dogs! Let's celebrate.
Cheers!
Bottoms up.
I need a refill.
Let's celebrate.
I have the keyboard. Fantastic. Here we go.
I'll drink to forget that I drink. Bottoms up.
There we go.
Scotland Yard dogs!
Take a look at this technique here. Let's get a real close look at this technique. I need to know this technique going in.
Let's celebrate.
Okay. So, it works like
Cheers!
Bottoms up.
this. Let's see. How do I turn this on?
I need a refill.
Oh boy.
Let's
This is
celebrate.
a lot more difficult if I don't know how to work this thing.
I'll drink to forget that I drink. Bottoms up.
Scotland Yard dogs!
Power chord.
Let's celebrate.
Cheers!
Bottoms up.
No, where is it? I used to know how to work this thing.
I need a refill.
Let's celebrate.
Yes. Come on.
I'll drink to forget that I drink.
Work.
Bottoms up.
I'm plugged in.
Scotland Yard
You guys are
dogs!
being rude. I want to try this technique. It looks beautiful.
Let's celebrate.
Cheers!
Bottoms up.
Yes! Okay. Observe. I'm gonna give it a
I
try.
need a refill.
Hope this works.
Celebrate.
I'll
This is
drink
not
to
working
forget
as well as
that
I
I
want it
drink.
to.
Bottoms up.
Scotland Yard dogs!
Let's get this volume up
Let's
here.
celebrate.
Cheers!
Bottoms up.
Just in time for the end of the song.
I need a
Oh, that
refill.
was glorious. Okay, I'm gonna go put this back. But Thank you. This has been Maru Can's
I'll drink to forget that I'll drink.
I mean, it sounded decent,
Bottoms up.
but you know, this ain't no mariachi band.
Let's celebrate.
Cheers!
Bottoms up.
I need a refill.
Let's celebrate.
Done. This joke is dead. This joke is dead. This joke is very dead. I'm gonna go put the piano back.
I'll drink to forget that I'll drink. Bottoms up.
Scotland Yard dogs. Let's celebrate.
Cheers!
Bottoms up.
I need a refill.
Let's celebrate.
I'll drink to forget that I'll drink. Bottoms up.
Scotland Yard dogs. Let's celebrate.
Cheers!
Bottoms up.
No one will ever know this in 6 minutes. Here we go.
I need a refill.
Let's celebrate.
This isn't suspicious at all, but you know.
I've lost too much here. Damn poker.
There's an illegal gambling
Let's
den.
celebrate.
Cheers!
Bottoms up.
Hey, Mug
I
Hunter,
need a
what do you
refill.
think you're doing? Get out of here. Celebrate.
This is not what
Remember the
this is
airlip?
from.
He was afraid. He ran upstairs.
Okay, so he's I feel like
A man
if
with a
I
hairlip.
follow-
He could be my attacker. I should find a way to go
I'll drink
upstairs.
to forget that I'll drink. Bottoms up.
Scotland Yard dogs.
Let's go over here, just because I don't think he'd keep talking. Sorry. Look how the piano gets louder. How far away I am from it when I'm trying to eavesdrop on people.
Pour me a double. I'm going outside for a cigarette.
Okay. He never knew I was there.
He has a pass. I could steal it to gain entry.
Pockets. He's got a pass in his pockets. No, no. There it is. I'll take that. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not fair. That's not fair. That is 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 not fair. Okay. Oh,
A neat job.
that was. If you say so. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine.
Let's celebrate.
I hate that.
Cheers!
You can get
Bottoms
in.
up.
I need a refill.
I guess it's these passes. There's the hair lip.
Is the boss at his place?
Yeah, he's waiting for you.
Alright.
Our man. I should find a way to follow him.
The door to the gambling room is there. It's not a gambling room, so get out of here.
Alright. This is above.
Let's celebrate.
Cheers!
Bottoms up.
I need a refill.
Let's celebrate.
I love the very short looping track for a tavern that you'll probably spend more than that loop's time is worth in. Alright.
Luck is on my side.
Bid up for a shilling.
All in.
I bet you that the loop's just as short.
Ah, it's my lucky day. Fools.
Look, it's snappy.
Think faster.
I have to get across to the other side.
Oh,
Perhaps
I
from
don't
there I
want-
can an area.
Luck is on my side.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? That's private. Gamble or get out.
I have to
Gamble or
create
get
a
out.
diversion that will move the guard away
It's
from
my
the door.
lucky day. Fools.
Look, it's snappy.
They allow knives here.
It's
A
place
well cared for
bandits.
hat.
Well cared for.
Ah,
Alright.
it's my lucky day. Fools.
Look, it's snappy.
Think faster.
Extra card.
He uses a mirror to look at the cards during the deal. A button for a mechanism. He uses the extra cards to cheat.
Okay.
This is a holdout that deals extra cards. The rope leads from one sleeve to the other. If the rope's cut, it'll release the hidden cards and expose his trick. That's what I'll need to do for a diversion, then I'll get outside.
It's my lucky day. Fools.
Look, it's snappy.
Think faster.
Alright, L1.
Luck is on my side.
Let's see. So,
You loser.
we need to divert his attention.
All in. I can
This.
smell the money.
What are you looking at?
Bid up for a shilling.
Look, it's snappy.
You loser.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Fight starts. Guard moves.
Luck is on my side.
Bid
Let's
up
try
for
that.
a shilling.
Try that. I guess they aim slash just to get the rope.
I have to try and go around that.
Oh boy, it's the balance thing again. I hate this mechanic. 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 I hate it much. I hate it more than the sound design. Oh no. He didn't go so darn slow. I wouldn't have such a problem with it. But it's you have to do those pristine little minute movements forever. No. Gotta lower. Going. There, probably.
Those must be the windows of the guarded rooms.
Let's. Done. Done. Go. Whee! right in my headphones now.
Every card in this deck is the ace of spades.
Huh.
The man from the gambling room is the same card-cheating accessory. They only left this room recently.
Oh, yeah. It's also a different kind of wood.
Clever invention for hiding gambling items in the event of a police raid.
Hey, the hammer. Here's the accounting for October. 1 pack of cards, 75 times 1, 315, lost poker, 140, win poker, 1,200, lost dominoes, 63, win dominoes, 8, total 1,215. Okay.
The hammer.
Yes, I know
Jack
what that
Cole,
symbol
I remember
means.
him from the raid 3 years ago.
Those are pretty dominoes. That's a key.
Doesn't look like a key from an ordinary door.
But it's a key. That doesn't look at all suspicious.
A crack. There might be something behind the cupboard.
If you're going to have a hidden door with something that swings, at least make sure it does not scratch the wall and leave an obvious indent, or just... Never mind. It's obvious for a game. It's fine. It'd be more well hidden in an actual event, but...
Damn, I'm late.
Did you want
It's
to be
evident
here
that
right
all
when
of these
everyone was
items were stolen by Jack Cole's gang.
there? Oh,
It's the suitcase belonging to that fellow with the hairlip.
Let's open it.
No doubt these things were stolen.
No doubt.
Our man, most likely with his family. After moving into our new home.
Butler's pawn shop, Land Street, kettlebell, 2 shillings, clock, 2 shillings, book, 1 shilling, jacket, 1 shilling.
This fellow pawned his belongings. He must be in great need of money.
I suppose. Anything else? You haven't closed it on your own, so I'm guessing there's more.
Butler's pawn shop on Lambeth Street. He apparently lives near this pawn shop.
Done now?
What's going on in there?
There's sometimes a lag when I click.
I need to save Orson quickly.
Oh boy.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Well, that didn't work. Don't grab the stool, kids.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Never grabbed the stool before, and now I remember why. Oh boy. What?
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
I have to pick what to do with the stool. I'm guessing. Why the heck did it? Well, that happened. Die. We'll get this eventually. I know what I'm doing. It's
Holmes! You
so
sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
It's like quick time, but it's not because you can't really see what you. It's fine. Return it. Grab that. Also, things move, so it's like you're going to aim at something and it just. And sometimes it picks things for you, and sometimes it doesn't.
Holmes!
And I
You
hate it.
sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
We'll just go one attack at a time, it seems. Overturn that, please. Use that. No option, I guess. Push him aside. Don't take his hat. That's dumb. Just adds things. Okay, so I guess I need... I might need the guy's hat. Let's try getting the guy's hat.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Demonetized. Alright. Get out of here, Oscar. Absolute idiot. What are you doing? Did you see that? It said armed on the right instead of overturned. That was dumb. That was dumb.
Holmes!
That was
You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Okay. Maybe it's based on quick. What? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why is arm suddenly on the right now?
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Okay. I'll figure this out, I guess. Overturn! Overturn! This is annoying. This is highly annoying. It was saying overturn automatically first.
Holmes!
And now it's
You
insisting
sneaky
that he
bastard,
arms
I'll kill
himself
you.
with it. Why? Why must it? Why? I don't understand. I legitimately don't understand why it must. But it feels it must. So, we'll see. Take his hat. Push him aside. Like that. The hat. Distract him. Get out of here. Okay, to be fair, I did not see what was glowing for a second.
Holmes!
Alright.
You sneaky bastard, I'll kill
3
you!
million times the charm. Don't you love that I can't edit this down because of the stream? Don't you love it? Don't you love the raw stupidity that you can't find? It's back on the right. You could clearly see that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Take his hat. And now that's switch too. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. No, it's not. It makes me extremely angry. But it's fine. It's fine. Put that over there. I did not have this much trouble last time. I swear the first time I played this, I got it like second try. Actually, I think I got it first try, but that's because everything just lined up, I suppose. Alright, let's try deductions now. Okay. Tavern owner. Tavern. Those connect. Of course not. Ah. Unexpected. He knew about the tavern, too. Ambush. Help. Like I said, he's an idiot, so let's just... Yeah, he's just an actor. Alright, let's see. There we go. The man with the hair lip came to the tavern to meet Jack Cole the following night just after the attempt on Hope's life. Nothing. Alright. We done? Yay!
Who are you?
You are Alice, yeah? Listen, Holmes suspects something.
What are you talking about?
You must be more discreet. Your little game with his daughter.
No! Too soft, Holmes.
But you are Mr. Holmes. Why on earth?
You see? She recognized you.
Because you
I
outed
expected
me, you
it.
absolute
You
weasel.
must live the character. You see...
Now you
You're about
go
to live
upstairs
my
right away
fist.
or I will drive you back to that pub, understood?
And there you are. You've got it. All right. But seriously, you should take acting classes.
I was doing
I
just
know that
fine.
you came here to avenge your father. You moved into my building, you've spied on me, and now you prepare your revenge through my own daughter.
Don't be such a fool. I adore your daughter. You see conspiracies in everything.
I have good reason to. Perhaps you forget what I do for a living.
How I pity you. You mistake sincerity for dishonesty.
Do you dare tell me that your presence here is accidental?
Obviously not. When the opportunity arose for me to meet you, then I came, but not with hatred, rather more with fascination. I had hoped to learn something about my father from you. Some answers as to my identity. When, strangely enough, I find that you yourself are a riddle, even to your own daughter.
You shouldn't have involved my daughter in your sick problems. You're only confusing her.
It's over. She doesn't know it yet, but I'll be leaving soon. I've finished my business here, and you will never hear from me again.
Good. But you better speak to me directly.
Planning
No
to
being
die
furtive.
on your father's
I had
boat.
no idea that you could show such a high level of indulgence towards the children of criminals.
You...
I'm going. Please, I beg you, do not spoil my last moments with Caitlin.
She has this boat from her father. Oh, the police raid. That'd be in the newspaper. 92.
Here it is.
Alright. The Sirend. Police raid on the Westminster Gang. The well-known private detective Sherlock Holmes, in collaboration with Scotland Yard, has carried out a raid on one of London's most dangerous and affluent street mods, the Westminster Gang. Regrettably, and as usual, the police attempt failed to operate smoothly. During the raid, one innocent person was gravely injured. The man's identity was revealed as Hagen Cole, apparently being the brother of the villain Jack Cole. Doctors are fighting for his life, but with little hope of success. The police did manage to arrest 3 of the gang members, but their leader, Jack Cole, was later released due to lack of solid evidence. It is said that the gang has strong political connections with certain influential people, including judges, politicians, and police officials. But true justice fears nothing, or is that no longer the case? Bold of you to assume that it was ever the case. because despite that stupid song,
Oh my, I see you and Kate are best friends already.
it is all about the money. So,
It's a good thing that I came to help you at the tavern, Holmes.
Actually, I would far rather you stop helping me.
I would far rather you leave. Hate you. Jammies, yes. Alright. I don't need a disguise. I'm good. Just gonna go walk around in my jammies a bit more. Ah. Ask Lestrade to apprehend Jack Cole. Alright. Let's go to Lambeth Street first. I hope this isn't significant, because if it is, it's completely evil, and I love it so much. Alright.
Our suspect with his family near their house.
That crack in the wall is gonna be my thing, isn't it? There it is.
Good day to you, madam.
Good day, sir.
Alright. Analyze. Poor eyesight. Okay. Protestant. Okay.
I'm here to see your son.
Jeremiah? He's not at home now.
Might I ask you a few questions about him? Perhaps we could speak inside.
I don't know who you are, sir, but I'll have to ask you to leave right away.
Okay.
She won't speak with a stranger.
But, old religious woman, I have an idea. Travel by map. I believe seeing a certain costume will cue you in as to what we're about to do. And it is very slightly evil, but it's also fantastic, and I love this scene so much. Alright. Continue. Alright. Let's go get a disguise. So, let's see. We need... Give it a second. It does this sometimes. Alright. We need this! Alright, to the makeup table. Alright. Alright, let's go.
Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how
Wiggins, could you come up, please? Wiggins, an exorcism. Protocol 2.5 on Lambeth Street.
Yeah, you can count on us, Gov.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. It is my business to know
Stay
what other
here.
people
Don't
don't
move.
know.
There's an exorcism. Oh boy. This is good. Here we go. This bit makes it very obvious that he does not know the... he does not know the Bible. It's fine.
We're ready, Gov. We're ready, Gov.
Someone close the door.
Okay.
I should find a way to attract the attention of Jeremiah's mother.
Rocks will do. Too much. Way too much. Nicely done though. Take habit.
Little rascal! Refrain from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself, it tends only to evil.
Thank you, Father. You are so kind. Those brats are always causing trouble. Now, where are my manners? May I offer you a cup of tea as a small thank you?
I don't know if... God bless you, sister.
My name is Margaret Thorne. It is an honour that God sent you to me.
You appear grieved, sister. Is it because of those children?
Oh, no. It is my son, Jeremiah. I fear that he is doing bad things, Father.
How bad?
I don't know. He has just become nervous and angry and rude. And he used to be such a nice boy. These days he won't spend any time at all with us. Not even with Janet, his younger sister. He hides himself away inside his room and locks the door. And he won't open it for anyone.
And where is your son?
I don't know where he is. He hasn't come back from last night. I'm so worried.
Perhaps his absence is connected with his job. Where does he work?
I don't know if he has a job, Father. I've asked him several times, but he just gets angry and won't speak.
Perhaps Jeremiah is being poorly influenced by his friends.
I wouldn't know. He never mentions any friends. I am afraid that he could be possessed by the devil himself. He's changed so drastically lately. He won't tell me anything and he flies into rages and shouts at me. I don't know what to do.
Don't distress yourself, sister. You were right to confess. Truly, I can feel an evil presence in this apartment.
Oh, God!
Allow me to search for the demon in this house.
Oh, dear.
God bless you, Father.
Oh. This is where the game gets very, very fun. I absolutely adore this scene.
Bookcase and books! Possessed wood and words! Expel your literary demons!
Oh boy, I love it.
Oh, Holy Spirit! Save your pans from demons and poor musicianship! Window! Window frame! I must protect you from demonic pain! Pain!
Father, it's a demon!
No, it's just being stupid is what it is. Oh dear.
Fire and flames! Better for crumpets than foul-toothed demons! Begone and bring peace! Wooden door! Iron handle! Battle the demon! Unholy vandal! Sister, you saw that the demon has taken shelter in Jeremiah's room. I should go there alone.
God save us.
Sister, wait for me outside. This fight will be a fierce one.
God help us. I'll do what you say.
Oh, so mean. That is so mean. Oh, it's fine.
Does he plan to escape from London?
I guess we did get entry to his house, though.
It looks as though this letter was torn up in rage.
Ooh,
I should
puzzle.
reassemble the fragments to read what was written.
Alright, first, just move all these pieces over here. As you know with puzzles, you make the edge first. Fire and flames better for crumpets. Oh dear. This game. This game has enjoyable moments. It has its moments of being absolutely infuriating, but it also just has these moments of genius, and that's one of them. From pain, I hate it. Yay! Alright. Tape, or you're just gonna... Alright.
It appears that Jeremiah received a threatening letter from somebody known as the Dart.
Hey Jeremiah, I'd just like to remind you that this world can be a cruel and unforgiving place, especially for those who don't keep their promises and finish what they started. It'd be pretty rotten if someone you loved or cared for, such as your sister, ended up in a joy house. Oh.
The Dart. He was at the centre of a notorious case from 1888.
Yuck.
One of the solenoids for creating a bomb. A schematic for a homemade bomb. This is evidence enough to put Jeremiah behind bars. This is probably Janet, Jeremiah's sister.
Okay.
It's over. The demon is defeated.
Oh, thank you. Bless you, Father.
Now, pray for Jeremiah's soul and give thanks, sister. Goodbye.
Lord be praised. Goodbye.
So mean. Just so mean. Alright. Let's head to Baker Street and get the Dart. Oh boy. Okay. Components. Homemade bomb. Bomb maker. The bomb that was thrown in 221 Baker Street was homemade by Jeremiah. I can speak. No, I can't, but no, we're gonna pretend. There we go. One person. Jeremiah is the person whom we saw in the tavern, the same person who made the attempt to ruin his life. Attempt. Jeremiah visited Jack the Hammer to discuss the attempted assassination of Sherlock Holmes and discussed the next stage of the plan. Stolen items. Jeremiah visited Jack the Hammer only to bring a bag containing stolen goods. Nope. I just thought I'd check. Alright, let's check the newspapers.
The game.
You don't shut up, Orson. Oscar, I'm going to throw you out. Alright. 1888. The Dart. Sensation! Sherlock Holmes and Scotland Yard have caught the famous Walworth gang leader, Percy the Dart Fleming. The Walworth gang were involved in criminal activities, including extortion, in addition to operating several brothels, the most famous of which being London's White Swan. The police raid was created significant financial difficulties for the gang, and the judge has found the Dart guilty and has sentenced him to 7 years in prison.
Here it is.
Huh. 7 years. Decent. Let's head to Scotland Yard and get both of them apprehended for questioning. Probably should have changed though. Yeah. No. I'll interrogate them dressed as a bastard, sure. It'd be funny if I interrogated them in my bedclothes. I look, no, it looks ridiculous. It's fine. No, I can't. Oh wait, fine.
Mr. Holmes, you're still alive.
I can tell that that displeases you.
Oh, a faulty deduction for once.
Due to the attempt made on my life, I would like you to apprehend Jack Cole.
All right, Mr. Holmes, we'll apprehend him immediately.
Inspector, the suspect has been apprehended.
There you are. He's all yours. No need to thank me.
Alright. Let's get back into respectable clothing, don't you think? Percy the Dark Fleming has strong motive to kill Sherlock Holmes. He wants revenge due to his long prison spell resulting in financial problems. I do like this loading screens most of these games. I have to wonder how much longer it takes. But it also lets you go into stuff when you're in there, so... Let's get out of this terrible get up here. Yay! There we go. Took his belongings first. That's the morgue.
Personalized thuggery. How novel. Expensive cigarettes.
Alright, nothing of use on him. Jack's okay.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. So, Jack the Hammer Cole, we meet again.
Why am I here?
Don't pretend that you don't know. You're a suspect in the case of an attempt made on my life.
Rubbish. Just like the old days, eh? Arresting me on suspicion. You've got nothing.
Oh, no? How about the revenge for the trouble that I brought to your gang? And also your brother.
Don't you dare mention my brother.
You can mention it if you want to. I wouldn't. This fight would have left more damage.
Do you know what happened at Baker Street that night?
I do know, but I had nothing to do with it.
And where were you at the time?
I was at my tavern all night long.
I see. I went to your place and I saw a man with a hair lip arriving to meet with you. What business do you have with him?
Business? He's a regular customer, that's all.
And what about the suitcase that your regular customer brought to you?
What? What are you talking about? .
Why, the suitcase full of stolen silverware that I found in your secret room?
What? How? You search my room? It's not stolen. I often buy a lot of different things and sell them on after. It's all legal.
Oh. Oh, I believe you. Your brother was hurt. It was a regrettable accident. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I can hardly be blamed for that.
What? You bastard. You're the one responsible for him becoming a cripple. He was innocent. An accident, you say? Oh, I can't wait for the moment that you get whacked proper.
Quod erat demonstrandum.
That's your proof. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
He does have a point, to be fair.
Lestrade, I have a suspect in our case. It's Percy Fleming. Can you apprehend him?
I'll give the order to the constables.
Inspector, we have the second suspect for you.
Now, just admit that Scotland Yard is looking after you well, eh?
Well, I'd be of little use to you dead.
I know people hate the younger Holmes they use for this game, but I think he's quite fun. He's refreshing.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. A good day to you, Percy the Dart Fleming.
Huh. It's the flopper.
Flopper? You're aware of what happened at Baker Street the other night. I'd say I'm a little luckier than that.
Well, I don't give a fig.
Alright, let's search ya. Doesn't seem used. That's a prison tattoo. There we go.
What were you doing 2 nights ago around 1 a.m.?
I was at the White Swan.
The White Swan? The brothel that you own? That can't be counted as an alibi.
What do I need an alibi for?
Does the name Jeremiah ring any bells with you?
It's the first time I've heard it.
How about this threatening letter that bears your name?
Oh, I remember now. A threat? Come on. Just a reminder for him to pay his debts. It's just a small one, and it's a matter of principle.
How do you know him?
Ah, he's always coming around, begging for odd jobs. But he just talks rubbish. He's off his head.
Do you have any business with Jack the Hammer Cole?
I have. He sometimes provides my business with goals. But he's stupid. A hot-headed clown. Yeah, I'd be worried about him if I were you.
Yes?
He told me what you did to his brother, and... well, let's just say he hates you.
Well, he has some reason. Let's ask you now.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
I'm curious what he says about Percy.
Tell me about the business that you have with Percy Fleming.
What? I don't have any business with him.
No? Oh. Oh, you supply girls to his institution. He's confessed.
Well, he's a liar. Oi, why did you tell them I supply girls to your brothel?
Eh? What are you talking about? Is this going to take long? Is this going to take long?
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
What's the reason for my arrest? This is an outrage.
Check among the belongings if there's anything else in the dark.
Well, that's rather tasteless. It looks like encrypted records.
some kind of cipher. Ooh, I like ciphers. I like ciphers a lot. Like
A spintria, used in the brothels of ancient Rome.
Well, we all know that Dart is a bit, you know, flamboyant. Alright, let's head back to the flat and get code. It's probably something simple like a Caesar cipher. Substitution. Basic. Cole's motive. Jack the Hammer Cole is a strong motive to kill Sherlock Holmes. He wants revenge for his brother who was severely injured during a police raid organized by Sherlock Holmes. It's either this or the encyclopedias. It's probably in the encyclopedias.
The text is encrypted. If it's Caesar's shift code, it might be easily deciphered.
There we go.
It's a notebook filled with debts. And Jeremiah's name is on the list.
Hey.
Get into the cab, quickly!
Well.
Follow that cab.
Here we go. This is the graveyard scene. I skipped this, forgive me. It's really long and it's really tedious.
I should find a way to get inside.
Yes, I do like stealth games, but I like stealth games that were built as stealth games, not investigation games putting in a stealth element that only half works. I really hate this sequence, I'm gonna be honest. Because you can only know where everyone is if you're standing still. Patterns can be consistent, they cannot be. Once you're seen, you're pretty much screwed. There's really no reason for that meter to go up. It's just kind of annoying. that, and you have to know which way you're going, and there's multiple options on ways to go in this game. Almost no hiding place is entirely safe from everybody. So you have to really time yourself, or you're screwed. That and the field view can be funky, so it's like, Oh yes, hide back here, by the way, because people see you when he turns around. You're not. I'll see if I can do it just for the sake of completion, but I really don't want to.
It's shut tight.
Trying to get over there. Just someone pop out of the woodwork. Yep.
I heard something. I heard something. I heard something. That was nothing. That was nothing.
They just run after you, it's annoying. But usually you can't get away like that. I was lucky. Alright.
It's closed.
Panic reflex.
There was a fight here. Orson attempted to resist, but someone or something convinced him otherwise.
Alright. More of this. I don't know how to do this one. Perfectly honest. I just skipped it because I got tired. So let's try it this time.
Ruby, amethyst, and emerald. All fake.
There he is. Come around again. Look, I'm playing that crappy mouse and cheese game at Red Robin.
Ah, my cousin's out fighting bobbies and stealing antiques, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Relax, Mike. You got to earn it first.
How long will that take? 2 years already and nothing's changed.
I know, mate, but one of these days I'm sure the boss will notice us.
I'm sure this game would do something douchous, like make me push something over if I touch it, so I'm gonna be careful. I do like stealth games, just like them when they're not super tedious. This one's being okay right now.
This shape matches part of the uniform of a Greek sentinel. I highly doubt that it's authentic.
I heard something. I heard something. There you are!
Yep, that's why I hate this. That's why I hate that. No. I'm not doing it again.
Hey! But what? No!
We need to get out of here.
Did he just kill our only suspect?
Lestrade, I'm glad you're here.
What's happened, Mr. Holmes?
We've come from the abandoned St. Patrick's Abbey. I uncovered a gang of armed bandits there who did their best to kill me.
Again? I'll send our best team to arrest them.
Well, I doubt that you'll find anyone left, but if you hurry up, you might just find the spoils left over from their burglaries.
I see.
And I'd be very grateful if you could keep an eye on Mr. Wilde here.
But Holmes!
No, you have been nothing but a nuisance, nothing but a problem, and you cause nothing but trouble. Fleming, it looks like he's being okay on money. Well, let's see. Intentionally killed Jeremiah when he saw Holmes at the Abbey. I don't think he just took the opening. For it.
Is this going to take long?
What's the reason for my arrest? This is an outrage.
Okay, let's see. There's gotta be something.
Mr. Holmes?
Wilde, please try to remember.
Yeah, the slightest detail, etc. Well, apart from the smell of those bandits who kidnapped me, yeah, nothing special. And this Jeremiah was spending his time complaining about working for the fart.
I think you mean the dart.
Yeah, whatever. Jeremiah said that they should all wait till the fart was released. Makes no sense, right?
There's what I'm looking for. Truth. Orson's testimony that Jeremiah works for Percy the Dart Fleming sounds trustworthy. Orson's lying about the Dart. He said that Jeremiah is working for Percy the Dart Fleming to lead us in the wrong path. No, he's been working for the Dart. And he's not just in it for the money. Percy's a control freak. Played on Percy's ego. I don't... Okay, let's see. Condemn Percy Fleming. Percy Fleming forced Jeremiah to do his dirty work and threatened to send Jeremiah's sister to a brothel if he disobeyed. Percy the Dart Fleming deserves a heavy prison sentence. Absolve Percy Fleming. It was Jeremiah who offered to kill Sherlock Holmes for Percy Fleming. Maya played on Percy's ego in order that his debt be written off. Percy Fleming was manipulated and should not be sent to prison. Let's see how this ending looks, and then we'll try it. I don't like it.
Percy Fleming, you are charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
Only this crime wasn't your initiative. It was Jeremiah Thorne's.
But still,
He reminded you of the old grudge, and he persuaded you to kill me in exchange for the debt you held with him. And you agreed.
He forced
Given
me.
these facts, you can walk free.
That's right. He was the mastermind. He was the one in charge.
Just leave.
Let's try this again. Cause I don't... That sounds like he just took the out. Okay. Let's try this. See what it looks like.
Percy Fleming, charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
You used Jeremiah Thorne in your little game because you didn't want your hands dirtied.
You're lying.
Jeremiah spoke to me before he died of how you ordered him to throw the bomb and, after its failure, to abduct me.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. I think that it's perfectly clear. Attacking Mr. Sherlock Holmes is one of the quickest ways to be hanged.
No, you can't do that. I'm an innocent man.
Constable, take him back to the cells.
You know, I'm actually kind of inclined to believe Percy at the second. But the main thing... Let's see. Because if we say he's lying, that conflicts with him just being an actor. That's the truth. It looks pretty much orchestrated by Jeremiah, perfectly honest. Because there's the schematic in his room. Yeah, we're gonna absolve him. Yeah.
Please, sir, release... Percy Fleming, you are charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
Only this crime wasn't your initiative. It was Jeremiah Thorne's.
But still,
He reminded you of the old grudge, and he persuaded you to kill me in exchange for the debt you held with him. And you agreed.
He forced
Given
me.
these facts, you can walk free.
That's right. He was the mastermind. He was the one in charge.
Just leave.
Let's just accept that. We'll see what happens. So, that's the first one that I've changed to an absolve from a condemn. Because if you line up all the evidence that nothing conflicts with each other, that's what you get. But there are many different endings. That one's apparently what you're supposed to pick. It doesn't feel fulfilled to most people on the forums, but that's apparently the correct choice. So I'm just going to absolve him to kind of, you know, release some of that tension. But since this episode is over, that will end this video. Thank you so much for watching.